To mark International Day of Yoga, Business Standard spoke to Sarvesh Shashi, founder of Sarva, a yoga and wellness startup, to learn about the timeless system for wellness and understand a few basic do's and don'ts while practicing it.
Last meal and the time they practice yoga, there should be at least a 2-hour gap. That's number one. Number two, if they're facing any physical health condition, always better to go and take guidance from their physician, doctor. Number three, people who've got any internal ailment like high blood pressure, hypertension, they are supposed to be avoiding certain asanas, certain breathing techniques, etc., because it can aggravate their concern. In yoga, any expansion is inhalation, any contraction is exhalation through your nostril. Typically, you get pulls and catches and all of that because of improper breathing, number one. Number two, a very good warm-up is very important before you practice. And the last one is try and see if you're able to get an accountability partner in the form of a coach. And follow one person, right? We've got so many people off insulin. Why? Because there are asanas that activate the pancreatic glands. There are so many pranayamas, like Kapalapati is a kriya, help in digestion a lot better. It helps in massaging the small and the large intestine and so on. So all of these things help in producing more insulin, which will eventually help you manage stroke, heal, diabetic as a problem, for example. People with hypertension especially should not do kriyas like Kapalapati. They should not do Bastrika Pranayam, because all of this increases heart rate and it can aggravate your hypertension concerns, right? Things like Mandukasana, etc. are to be done for people who've got diabetes. Kapalapati Kriya, on the contrary, is very good for people who've got diabetes. Anulom Vilom as a pranayam is very good for people who've got hypertension and people who've got diabetic. And there is recent studies that have said that 21 days of regular practice can reduce testosterone level in a woman by 30%, which is a lot. There's the boat pose, there is the bridge pose, there is the entire Surya Namaskar series is fantastic. Malasana is great. Anulom Vilom Pranayam is fantastic. Kapalapati is great. We have an entire series on our platform that is for PCOS, where our master therapist has showed it with a woman in the video on how just four days of practice repeatedly for 6 weeks, your PCOS, I will guarantee you this, I'm on video, you will see phenomenal changes. And my recommendation for immunity is very simple. 4 things. Start off in the exact order. Start off with Kapalapati Kriya, 50 strokes, 10 times each. Do 10, take a break, do 10, take a break, do 10, take a break 5 times. 50 strokes Kapalapati, number 1. Number 2, Anulom Vilom Pranayam, which is alternative nostril breathing. Inhale through right, hold the breath for a second, exhale through left. Inhale through left, hold the breath for a second, exhale through right. Anulom Vilom Pranayam, do it 6 times each nostril. You can go up to 12 times. Number 2. Number 3 is Bastrika Pranayam, which is also known as the bellow breathing. Again, 50 strokes, 10 times. Take a pause, 10 times, take a pause, 10 times. Kapalapati and Bastrika, people with any heart condition, people with hypertension or blood pressure shouldn't do it. Bastrika, people with a back pain shouldn't do it. The 4th one is continuously practicing the Surya Namaskars will give an entire workout to the full body. It's a very, very popular proverb of Lionel Messi. I trained 22 years to become an overnight success. Everybody's like, oh, today Lionel Messi is this, Cristiano Ronaldo is this, Rafael Nadal is this, Virat Kohli is this, and so on. But hello, they've put in so many years of hard work, right? My entire, endeavor, along with Sarva team, is hey, Kanishka, just stop. That's it, right? Don't think. If your knee is touching the floor, it's fine. If your leg is in two directions, it's fine. But that is much better than not doing, right? But you know it, you're not doing it right. You will eventually correct your posture. I'm not saying improper posture is the way to go. I'm saying improper posture because of your sedentary lifestyle and your body type is okay. And if you're able to eventually correct it with consistent practice, you're in a good space.